So, knife, prove it.
What?
The God thing.
Can you just read? I talked to a lot of people, so you gotta read by my memory. Am I supposed to prove that God exists right now?
I mean, you're not supposed to, but if you can, prove it.
All right, give me a second. Let me think about this.
Time's up, dude. You said 1 second.
All right, I think I got one. So, do you know what the
Bro, get it out, bruh. What are you doing? Yeah, you're acting like Joe Biden, dude.
I am having a Joe Biden moment right now. I don't know what to present.
So just go like premise 1 and say something that's factual.
But you know, Joe Biden said he's Joe Biden's husband
Okay, here we go. Premise one:
twice.
if yeah, there we go. So things that look like they are designed have a designer. Premise one. Premise two: the universe looks
It's
like
already
it
false.
was designed. Premise three: the universe has a designer.
It's already flawed, dude.
Which
You're trying to
premise?
say it took you that long to say intelligent design.
If I showed you 2 pictures of a lake, can you tell me which one was designed by man and which one was natural?
All right, let's see the pictures.
I'm just saying. Like, do you think I could show you the picture of a lake that you can't tell whether it was made by man or natural?
Yeah, I think I couldn't be able to tell that. Yeah.
Right. So the idea here is that things that are in fact designed can look exactly like natural objects.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about transsexuals, then it can't. Hey.
Right? Knife?
Okay, yeah, I see your point. That's a fair point. Yeah.
Right. So just because something might look designed doesn't mean it is designed. And just because something's designed doesn't mean that some God thing made it, like whatever a God thing is.
Oh yeah, because your thing is define God, right? That's your the concept of God is ill-defined unless you give me a specific God. Is that the
That's not my thing. That's just the reality of it, dude. And I can argue that reality that the word God by itself, and in general is just bullshit. It's just a word. You always have to ask which God are you talking about.
Do you mean like there's no coherent understanding of God colloquially?
Well, yeah. Well, in general, not necessarily colloquially, but in general. Like there's no
Yeah, I would agree with that.
like God is an attempt to be like the word fruit, right? But all fruit are fruit, and all fruit are consistently fruit with one another. They may be different, but they all have exactly the characteristics that make it a fruit. Now, all gods are not in that category, right? You can't put all gods in a category where they all have like characteristics that put them in the god category.
Yeah, because you could have one God that doesn't have the properties of another, right?
No. It's that if you look at fruit, there's a minimal set of characteristics that make fruit a fruit. Right now, a pear can look a lot different than an orange, right? So they have different characteristics, but they have all the characteristics necessary to fit the category fruit. Gods don't do that.
Yeah, there's, if you say God in one culture and in another culture, it means something completely different that is unrelated to each other.
Yeah, and there's no commonality. There's no, like, for example, the God of the Christian Bible story, the Yahweh monster, is in no way like the God of the naturalistic pantheists, where it's just the universe.
Right, okay. Yeah, no, I think I understand now. I was never walked through the reasoning on that, but yeah, okay.
So, I mean, simply put, you always have to ask which God, right? You can't use the word God and mean something specific. Like you can use fruit, right? You could ask which fruit, but if you just say, do you believe fruit exists? You don't have to say which fruit, right? You're just, yeah, fruit exists.
Prove it.
It's not like apples exist, but like oranges are so incoherent that they don't exist, but they're also fruit, right? It's all fruit exists, and it's just simply the case, right? Like there are these objects on Earth that form on trees and shit.
All right, I'm gonna see what they're doing in religion.
So I win. All right, looks like I
He
win.
left.
I guess I defeated that argument. I'm telling you, dude, it's just knock them down. Knock them down. One after another, dude. Like, in a non-violent way, knock them down. Alright, Doobie said upload some bullshit even if it sucks. So that's what I'm doing.